Animal Cafe. Story and pictures by John Stadler. Read by Martin Short. Maxwell owned a food shop. Sometimes business was good, and sometimes business was bad. But good or bad, it was all the same to Maxwell. For one morning each week, he found that the foods on his shelves had vanished overnight, and his cash register was stuffed full of money. Must be magic, he said. As Maxwell closed the shop one Friday evening, he said to his cat and dog, "You, Casey, you're such a lazy cat. You couldn't catch a mouse if it were sitting on top of your nose. And you, Sedgwick, some watchdog you are. A burglar with bells on his feet wouldn't keep you from snoring. Sleep, sleep, sleep. All you do is sleep." "Sweet dreams," Maxwell whispered as he left the shop. In a flash, Sedgwick and Casey were up and about. "All clear," Sedgwick called from the doorway. Casey was already in the kitchen, slicing, dicing, and spicing. "What are you cooking tonight?" Sedgwick asked. "I'm writing out the menus."
"It's an old family recipe. A tasty dish of chipped beef with a touch of cheddar cheese, some chopped liver, and lima beans, with some spinach, garlic, and prune juice tossed in for good measure."
"Fine. We better call it Casey's Combustible Casserole," Sedgwick said. Then Sedgwick ran from place to place, decorating the shop. Casey heard the sound of approaching footsteps and chattering voices. Someone pounded on the door.
"Just in time,"
Casey cheered. "Welcome back, friends," Sedgwick said as he opened the door to the first guests.
"Oh, delighted, I'm sure,"
answered Mrs. O'Hare.
"Wouldn't miss it for the world,"
added her husband. "Uh-oh," Casey whispered. "Here comes Cutlet. Last time he ate us out of house and home, and then he complained about the meal being pork and beans." "Just be nice," Sedgwick said through a stiff smile. "Well, hello, Cutlet. We were just talking about you. Welcome."
"Welcome, schmelcome,"
Cutlet snorted.
"Where's the food?"
Soon, many more guests arrived. Professor Tuscanini of Huxley College was there, as well as Dr. Quack. Lady Dumont was not far behind, accompanied by Colonel Kangaroo. All the guests mingled happily, discussing this and that.
Oh, no, thank you.
Sedgwick saw that it was growing late and hurried the guests to their tables. "What do you think of it?" Sedgwick asked after he served Casey's combustible casserole.
"Oh, I would say, undoubtedly,
replied Miss Goose.
"Oh, boy."
The guests ate lightly, except for Cutlet, who constantly cried out,
"Boy!"
After dinner, Sedgwick and Casey started the entertainment. First, Casey juggled, and then he sang and danced. Finally, they sang some old favorites together.
"Bravo!"
Roared Hubert the bear.
"No, we,"
Cried Alicia the gator.
Yikes! It's almost dawn. Maxwell will be back soon.
The guests quickly lined up to pay their bills.
Oh, no! Look!
Cutlet was lying on the floor, groaning. He's eaten too much again. We'll have to roll him out. It was an enormous struggle. Then Cedric and Casey rushed about to clean up the shop.
Hurry!
They yelled at each other, running in all directions at once.
Maxwell will be here any minute. I'm pooped.
Cedric swept past him. Keep at it. He's coming. In a flash, they finished the kitchen, washed up the shop, and locked all the money in the cash register. Just as Maxwell reached the door, Cedric and Casey dashed to the back of the shop, falling on top of each other in a heap. Maxwell came in and turned on the lights. He opened the cash register and saw that it was full once again. Must be magic. Then he looked over at Cedric and Casey. Silly animals, he said. All you ever do is sleep.